Hey guys, Krista Grace here. Welcome back to another Pick a Crock Plug reading. So this topic is going to be all about what is currently being hidden from you. So naturally we're not really going to know until we tap into each pile in regards to what area of your life this is going to, be happening in. So we will move with the motions as we go through the piles. So what I'll do in regards to an energy check-in, I might use some astro placements and some oracle cards before we pull the tarot, and then that way we'll know, you will know if that's the right reading. So we have 3 piles to choose from: pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. So a quick disclaimer: if you begin to feel quite triggered in these readings, please opt out and trust the fact that the messages are not for you. They are for someone else. Intentions are never set to put you on a downward spiral, so please trust me when I say not for you. So with that said, let's find out what is currently being hidden from you. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. This will do. It's a bit of a glare there from the light. The sun is not out yet. Well, it's out. It's just on the other side of the house. So yeah, peace sign. Obviously, the peace sign is sort of very like, this reminds me of the hang 10, like, woo, hang 10 hand gesture. So what I'm picking up with this is like, energetically, you guys are very chill, relaxed. You know, you very much go with the flow. You're also very adaptable, flexible individuals. I think a lot of people that get to have the pleasure of knowing you or being in your energy always feel like, I wouldn't say always feel, I'd say they always know when they spend time with you it's going to be chilled and relaxed. Like you're very easygoing in nature. If plans don't come into fruition, you're not the kind of people to go, what the fuck? Like, you're more like, cool, not for me. Like, rejection is protection. And I feel like you're very grounded in your energy in this realm. So I'm going to pull some astrology oracle cards just to get a bit more of an energy check-in for you guys. I will pull 3. And what I'm going to do is just use the book, which I don't really use books, of the deck. So we have Venus, Pluto, Moon, Venus. So Venus is Taurus and Libra energy. Pluto is Scorpio energy. Moon is Cancerian energy. So Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus. Okay. However, I know there's plenty of you who'd be like, I'm not any of them. So let's just see what the book says. We'll go from that. So Venus, Pluto, you delve into dark relationship patterns in which domination and subjugation play a considerable role. Okay, that's the primitive aspect of this 2 planets. So some of you could build fortitude in relationships by facing losses with solid empathy and learning to rise to personal power with love. I'm being called to just stick with the primitive. So if you feel like you delve into dark relationship patterns in which dominate and subjugation play a considerable role, then this pile is for you, is what I feel. That's what I'm now. And just on the other side, so that's if Venus, Pluto is conjunct, sextile and trine. Now, if it's in conjunct, opposition and square, the primitive aspect is you are controlling and power hungry in relationships. Now, don't be triggered by that. There is every single person on this planet at some point in a relationship will be controlling and power hungry. That is human innate, I guess, trait that one needs to experience to learn to release and not be like that, you know. So at some point in your life, you will be power hungry. What for? It's going to be different for everyone. Not robots, so, or are we? Are we just really advanced robots in flesh skin? Possibly. So Moon Pluto, right? You are controlling and emotionally devious because secret shame has made you untrustworthy. You cannot trust others. Wow, that's deep. That's intense. Now, the inconjunct side, you secretly harbor buried dark emotions and impulses. Conspiracy theories grow in you like garden weeds. What the fuck? Let's read that again. You secretly harbor buried dark emotions and impulses. Conspiracy theories grow in you like garden weeds. So, garden weeds. So I guess like some of you have picked this pile, like you're really into conspiracy theories. Maybe you've gone so far down the rabbit hole, there's no way back. Once you go down that hole, it's very hard to unsee or unlearn the things you have. Now, Moon Venus, you smothered other people with your relentless need to express affection. There's nothing wrong with that. And the opposite of that is you feel trapped in relationships. You often mistreat the people you love when you feel irritated by them. Okay, so I'm sorry that kind of sounded a bit full on, but who cares? Like at the end of the day, we're just doing an energy check-in. You'll even know yourself enough, and I think you will know yourself enough basically because of this hang 10 kind of energy. So if that sounds like you, or it sounded like who you used to be, then this is your reading. Just remember, we're not perfect. We're going to have dark sides of us come out at certain points in our life. All right, so let's find out what is being hidden from pile number 1. You know, it could just be yourself. Like, there could be an aspect of yourself. Isn't this funny? We've got the High Priestess. So intuitively, I'm picking up there is an aspect of yourself that is being hidden from you. But let's see what we've got here. We have the High Priestess as the overall energy, which tells me there is something heavily being hidden from you here. Obviously, other sign placements, you know, you have a lot of Wands energy. So that's Leo, Aries, and Sag. Capricorn with the Devil, and the Cups we have water. So, and Cancer. So Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer energy with the High Priestess as well. So what's been hidden from you? I definitely feel like with the High Priestess coming out, this has something to do with your spirituality, your higher power. For some of you, it's like a seventh sense. I do believe you've already tapped into your sixth senses reasonably well. What's being hidden to you? Some kind of higher power. Like, I feel like some kind of secret talent is what I feel is currently being hidden from you because of you. You haven't tapped into some type of creative outlet maybe that has something to do with your connection with the higher power, with the gods. It's something that's in the unconscious. So let's look at the other cards to try and understand what that means. So we have Six of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Devil, the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. The Six of Cups is a card that talks about like memories, right? And healing. What's been hidden from you? Something within you. Okay, so is it possible, right? What's been hidden from you is something within you. Seven of Wands is a strong boundary card. So what's been hidden from you is something that you have blocked off because of the past. I would have to say something happened in your childhood, right? What's been hidden from you is some form of spiritual gift. And the reason why that's been hidden from you is because something in your childhood or like distant past, which required healing to occur, has not happened, is what I feel. You have put up boundaries and walls to protect yourself or this side of yourself. Some of you may actually dabble in addictive behavior or like, low vibrational behavior. Look, I don't believe going out and partying is low vibrational, like to a detriment. It is, but it isn't. At the same time, some of you may need to blow off steam, but I feel like the message here is, what's been hidden from you is you're blowing off steam or going out and, doing, no, I don't want to call it low vibrational things, because in those moments you can have like the best time of your life. You were dabbling in like, you're probably dabbling in dark behavior because you have not healed from something. So what's hidden from you is the fact that you're unable to tap into certain spiritual gifts because you are unhealed in something that happened to you as a child. I would have to say, mainly with the Six of Cups, you have created boundaries and walls. You also are avoidant style with doing, instead of facing the healing, you're going out and you're sweeping things under the rug by like taking substance abuse, drinking alcohol, shopping, overeating. That is what you're avoiding. And I feel like what's been hidden from you is the fact that you're hiding something within yourself because of yourself here, which is very intricate because I never know what's going to come out in these readings. Like, I'm just glad we don't have somebody here hiding something from you. It's better to hide something from yourself than some other motherfucker be a fucking asshole to you. Your walls are so far up. I know this is going to sound profound, but your walls are so far up your ass, nobody has access to you. Okay, people can't get you. Like, you are completely barricaded off to anyone in having access to the heart space. So what's being hidden to you is you're probably your own worst enemy at the moment. I feel like with the Six of Cups, it's unhealed energy. You are a detriment to yourself at this time, solely on the basis that you're holding back your creativity, you're holding back your spiritual gifts solely on the basis you're ignoring to do the work, is what I feel the strong assertive message I have for this pile today, which is pretty full on. And I could understand you being on the receiving end of this message thinking, what the fuck? So you're either going to know if this resonates or not. You're going to know if you have things to heal from a childhood age. You're going to know if you dabble in substance abuse, and if you don't, this isn't your pile. This is probably a very personal reading for somebody, and I do believe it will reach the right person. Now, the Three of Wands and the Ace of Wands, what's hidden from you here is like, what maybe it's about confirmation. So the Three of Wands is about moving on, moving forward, keeping things moving. And the Ace of Wands is a strong sexual energy. It's also a very creative energy as well. So for some of you, this Devil card could be sexual connections. Okay, you keep like what's being hidden from you is the reason why you keep moving on from sexual connection to sexual connection is because of this unhealed wound. Okay, so what's being hidden from you is that maybe promiscuous behavior. I don't want to call it promiscuous. There's nothing wrong with being promiscuous. It's fun. And but that could be what's been hidden from you. You may be sort of trying to understand why you can't find anyone who is worth settling down for, or you can't find anyone that really gravitates towards you. It's because this energy is unhealed. This childhood energy is unhealed. Your walls are up. It's very hard for people to break down your walls because this wound is very active and prominent in your energy, in your unconscious. So this could be something you don't even actually remember. I don't want to like trigger anyone or frighten anyone. Like this could simply just be like nothing like too like fucking sideways. This could just be something like you know, somebody stealing like your toys or something like that, you know, and then saying they never stole them, or like stealing your jewelry and like saying they never stole them. So you're never getting any kind of justice or apology. Okay, so it doesn't have to be completely evil, like some of the evil shit that goes on this planet. It's fucked up. And for some of you, it could be along the lines of that, and that I am truly sorry. But yeah, the Three of Wands and the Ace of Wands definitely tell me what's been hidden from you is there is no forward movement for you. There is blockages on your creative outlet because of this Six of Cups, because you have not healed. So what's been hidden from you is a side of you. So some of you could be sitting here going, I'm not fucking creative at all whatsoever, Crystal. Like there is not a creative bone in my body. Well, there is, but what's been hidden from you is that aspect of yourself because wounds need to be healed here. Something you could be having really weird dreams. Like for this kind of message to come up, I would imagine you are getting signs, synchronicities from the universe to focus on thyself. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Let me know if you enjoyed this message. Let me know if it resonated. If you are in a very low vibrational energy, please reach out to the right professionals to get you back on board. Talk to your friends, talk to your family. Sending much love and light. Bye. Pile number 2, the little Santa thing. Is it maybe a dog? Some of you could have a dog. Some of you might like to watch YouTube videos with animals being dressed up in costumes. Cute. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Why would I put that away? We're going to... Some of you must love Christmas. I don't even know, like, I just sort of put my hands in the box of the crock plugs and that's how they are picked. But some of you could be fiends for Christmas, love watching Christmas lights, driving around at Christmas, looking over everyone's lights. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull 3 astrology oracle cards and then we're going to use the book to look at the primitive, just to do the energy check-in. Fuck, a lot of Chiron here. Jesus, Pluto, Chiron. And more Chiron. Chiron's all about, like, life lessons, harsh life lessons. With the moon and Pluto, I don't know if... I shouldn't speculate. Pluto is Scorpio energy, and then obviously moon is Cancerian energy in astrology, but so strong Scorpio and moon. Chiron, like, is not really specific to a planet from memory. I could be wrong. Correct me in my comments if you like. But let's look at the primitive for... So Chiron, Pluto... You justify victimizing others out of a sense of invincible power, okay? You use pain as a reason to explode at others. Ouch. Now that's the primitive. The adaptive would be you use your position and power to create healing for wounded others. You are fearless in probing the origins of your trauma. I feel like this is more of an adaptive pile, to be honest. So let's ignore the first part of the primitive. I feel like I'm called to let you guys connect more with the adaptive, whereas pile 1, it was more about the primitive. Okay, I get it. Now I got my download. So yeah, for this pile, for the energy check-in is you use your position and power to create healing for wounded others, and you are fearless in probing the origins of your trauma. 16, moon in Chiron. You are a gifted emotional healer. You could be, some of you could be sure that your emotional wounds are permanent, but they're not. Some of you, some of you could have wounds because of your mother, okay? Unhealed wounds. You are actively working to heal your mother wound and help others to do the same. Yeah, okay. So some of you could have mother wounds. You are actively healing them and you are trying to help others do the same here. So I feel like you are the healers of the 3 groups. And the thing about healers come from very like, very messy childhoods. So then we have the Pluto. It's about to. So you have learned the great art of telling truth to power. You also know how to stand resolute in core values. That's weird. So Pluto transits an aspect. So, oh yeah, so it only has one aspect because Pluto has such a long cycle. Yeah, and it says like the evolving aspect of the Pluto is you have experienced great suffering and have risen from this pain to show people a path of unlimited strength in character and conviction. So at some point, I think some of you were heavily consumed by negative intentions and destructive plans, but you are healed. You're either healed or you're on the path to healing. And because of that, you're able to like sort of shine a light on others to heal. So there is a lot of sort of like dark energy in the past for this pile, but I feel like a lot of you are working in the light. Even looking at the colors here, I love this color here. It's very angelic. I think a lot of you have had to learn the hard way here with Chiron coming out twice. And when I think about like some of you could, yeah, some very dark stuff has happened in this group is what I feel. But you haven't allowed that to taint your spirit, like taint your soul. I feel like you're still moving in this life from a high vibration as opposed to a low. You might go in low vibrational states behind closed doors, but I think you guys are actively trying to be the bigger person or the situations that unfold for you. But there's been a lot of darkness here. So I'm sorry for that. It's a bit like that flower, right? A flower will grow in shit, you know, like funnily enough, like you've got a big cow shit there. Flowers do grow out of that, funnily enough. It's a very fucked up analogy, but that's the kind of thing that I'm seeing for you guys. Like, you got nothing served to you but shit after shit after shit, and you've still blossomed into this beautiful flower. And I think a lot of people are probably like, what the fuck? Like, how does somebody go through so much turmoil, trials and tribulations, still look like that or still behave like that? That's sort of the vibe I'm picking up for this pile. All right, so show us what is currently being hidden from pile number 2. I actually feel like what's being hidden from you at the moment is some kind of admiration around you. People are very admirable of you, if that's the way you say that. Probably not. So we have 10 of Swords. We have 5 of Wands, the Moon. Talk about synchronicities. 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords. A lot of mental chatter going on here. So what's being hidden from you? I think a lot of you, what's being hidden from you? Look, 10 of Swords, what I'm kind of picking up is you've ended a lot of connections, or you've brought a lot of things to an end with the 10 of Swords coming out. And I think what's being hidden from you is how those endings have affected other people. I think if you've closed out chapters with certain individuals and they haven't showed you whether or not they're upset, I think that's what's been hidden from you here. I think you are a karmic lesson for a lot of people that do step into your energy throughout your life. I feel like with the 5 of Wands, so if you are new to my channel, welcome, but the 5 of Wands, like depending on the imagery on the card, this gives me internal conflict. So the 5 of Wands, when it's the fact that I was thinking about 5 of Swords, then yeah, opens up exploration there. But if there's different people on the card, I always look at that as competition. But if it's like the same, like, which is this is the same, it's more about internal conflict. So what I feel, what's been hidden from you guys, is the endings that you create for people creates a lot of internal conflict from them. And these people don't let you know this because they're not going to give you that self-satisfaction. Okay, there's a lot of that energy being hidden from you, even with the Moon here. I think a lot of people go into this state of inner conflict, which creates this very like delusional energy around their mindset, and it leads on to some kind of imbalance. So it could actually also want to acknowledge that these endings may not have been brought on by you, but other people. And maybe you want to know whether or not these people are getting, like, reaping what they sow, getting their karmic lesson. 100% they are. This is a confirmation you seek or you desire, you are receiving right now. Because 10 of Swords for me is like pretty abrupt ending. It's not like, it's pretty fearless kind of ending. So I kind of feel like what's been hidden from you is the fact that you guys never see people get what they deserve, is what's been hidden from you. You never see people's karma being served to them. But what you need to be informed today, or when you cross paths with this reading, is that their karma is hidden from you, maybe to protect you here with the, I guess that is an otter or something, nesting. I also feel like it's hidden from you because your angels are probably protecting your like energy, in the sense like if you're involved in people's karmic lessons, then you create an imbalance in your life, right? Then you become trapped. You become like the next goat, I'm hearing, for karma to come for. And you've already served your karma. You've already paid your dues in this life pile too. So I feel like with the 4 of Swords as well, sorry, so we have 5 of Wands, the Moon, 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords. I feel like what's been hidden from you is finding out, like, it's understanding the knowing, understanding what happens to those that bring toxic endings to you or the endings you've brought to people. But I would have to more push towards the endings that people bring to you. So what's been hidden to you is people do wrong by you or have done wrong by you. What's hidden from you is their karma. And what their karma is and what you need to understand. And I think this is the punchline of your reading, to give you that relief to know that karma does step in and back you, is that these people go into a state of inner conflict and turmoil. A lot of inner fears begin to occur for them. Everything that they try and achieve, it's an uphill battle, right? Everything that they try and move towards, like in the form of success, an imbalance is created. Things get really hard for them to achieve their goals, right? They begin to feel very trapped in that energy because nothing seems to work. So it's sort of like, you know, the Midas touch, but the opposite. Instead of everything turning to gold when they touch it, it turns to shit. And so it should, because as I mentioned, there is some very dark experiences in this group, and don't ever forget that darkness will find these people. Like, and I know we should not invoke that on people, but you reap what you sow, and I'm a big believer of karma. You want to dish it out, well, you better be prepared to take it. And I think another thing that might help empower you guys, Pile 2, is, you know, when people come for you, the universe will come for them, and it will fuck them in every hole they've got. So you need to really step into that mantra and be empowered by that, and not waste time and energy trying to manifest things for people when there is a bigger entity to be able to do that for you. But yeah, these people, you know, what's being hidden from you is the karma that is served, and that is to protect you. That is simply to ensure that you do not reap something from trying to manifest the karma for them, because you're then going into a cycle, right? You do this to them, so, you know, the universe can do this to you. You've got to, like, if you are in that mentality, get out of it. Just find something else to manifest for you, like, I don't know, like a hot date or something far more inviting than keeping this cycle going. Four of Swords, though. I just feel like it's a card that talks about solitude and spending time alone. So I kind of feel like I want you to know that when they're so trapped in their minds, right? These individuals are so trapped in their minds, they feel heavily, like, very, very alone, is what I'm picking up for this pile. So that is what I have for you. I do hope that has reached the right audience. It is a very unique message, but sending much love and light to you. Bye. Hey, pile number 3, those of you who chose the cowboy hat. Some of you could be cowboys. Some of you might like to wear cowboy boots. Some of you might ride horses, like horses. Some of you might fear horses. You might find horses to be quite majestic, but at the same time, you like to sort of look at them from afar as opposed to, you know, riding them. Some of you could be anti-riding horses. You might think to yourself, why would anyone want something on its back? Yeah, so what we're going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Astrology Oracle deck. More Chiron. I'm just going to read some stuff from the book, and it's not too long. Mercury. And you'll either connect with what is being said from the book or you won't, and that is absolutely fine. So Chiron, Neptune, eh? So you are a renowned energy healer, okay? You are gifted at multidimensional healing. And this has probably come from you being lost in a sense of escapism as a way to avoid pain, okay? Now, some of you could be currently lost in escapism because you are trying to avoid pain. And if you were to work on that, you would then realize that you are quite gifted at healing, okay? Now the opposition of that is that you use divine spiritual tools to address trauma. You're able to clear trauma through energy work and mediation. And if you're not doing that yet, you could be likely use addiction to flee from your trauma. So it's very similar energy to pile 2. Not that I tell people to go and pick other piles, but based off just that, you might actually find there to be a specific message for you in pile 2. So Mercury, you think you know better and that everything you say should be adhered to no matter the cost. Your command of language and ideas makes you quite persuasive on behalf of a noble cause. Your words and voice uplift the masses. You are a shining example of words that inspire and illuminate. Now, in conjunct or opposition and square, Mercury will talk about you experience a mental breakthrough. Past communications clarify what needs to be said now. The friction inherent in this transit generates the energy of frustration. If you harness this energy, you can communicate important messages with thoughtfulness and deliberation. Your mind flickers about, irritated, never landing anywhere for very long. You speak erratically, impulsively, or brashly and listen inconsistently. Okay, and then we have Sun, Neptune. And like I said in pile 1, some of these, examples or message, whatever you want to call it, may be very triggering, but at the end of the day, you need to trust the fact that you're not a fucking robot and you are going to act in a low vibrational energy at different points in your life. That is completely normal. That is all about the human experience or being human, right? You can't control the chemical imbalances going on in your brain. That just doesn't work. If you're a robot, you could, I guess. But I think a good example that's coming to mind is hormones, right? On a period cycle, I know just a few days before I'm getting my period, I'll get kind of angry, not super angry, but just why am I angry? And I'm oh, my period's coming. Because you know that mentality is connected to that hormonal experience, right? So don't take it with a grain of salt. Take this very lightly is what is sort of getting at. So Sun and Neptune, okay, so as I say this, you are a maniac, drowning in compulsions and illusions, ready to compel, mesmerize, manipulate, and be worshipped. Well, we all want to be worshipped, don't we, pile 3? So you are a mystic and dreamer who inspires and supports others to access their mystical, dreamy selves. So it's very strong Pisces energy here with obviously the Neptune. Mercury is Gemini and Virgo, and Sun is Leo. You are committed to selfness, inspired by knowing you are one with everything and that everyone around you possesses a sense of spiritual transmission and wonder. And the opposition in conjunct square of this is swimming in a sea of delusion. You escape and fantasize to avoid all responsibility. You have no idea who you are. And that's on Mondays, isn't it, pile 3? It's clear you don't know where you're going, that you feel a bit lost. You invite others to help you find your spiritual alignment so that you can be of service. You are aware that there is a much greater reality that you are a part of, that you are a tiny bubble in a huge cosmos. From that deep mystery, you inspire others to know their part in something larger than themselves. So yeah, this is quite a cool pile. I think you guys, what I'm hearing, you're too hard on yourself and you need to relax. And I know, wow, look at that. That's creepy. See those eyes there? Sorry, I shouldn't say that's creepy. I feel somebody is watching you. I think for this pile, what's being hidden from you is all eyes are on you. This is not, I didn't even know that. I just want to quickly look at this deck. I didn't even know there was that. I don't think there is. That's so random, isn't it? I'm not going to sit here and go through it, but I actually think what's being hidden from you is people are watching you. People are watching you. Look, there is a face here, but nothing like that. Yeah, I definitely feel like Sun Neptune. And when I think about the Leo energy, like, you know, they're very much, I always depict like the Six of Wands. So I feel like for a lot of you, what's been hidden from you is like a lot of people are very much interested in what you're doing, what you're aspiring to. And I think you guys are a mixed bag, so people don't ever really know who they're going to get when they hang out with you. Like, who's pile 3 today? I think you've got many different personalities. Not saying that you've got personality disorder. Like, who you are one day can be who you are, not who you are the next, because life happens. Is sort of the vibe I'm picking up. But yeah, you guys are on fire right now. I think you are doing a lot better than what you probably think you are. So show me what's being hidden from pile number 3. Queen of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. So we've got some court cards here. I actually think, like, we do have the soulmate card here, and we do have the other soulmate card here, twin flame, if that's what you resonate with. But I feel like what's been hidden from you is... it might not be a lot of people watching you, but I think somebody has a special soft spot for you is what I'm picking up. Like, somebody is heavily invested in you and watching everything you do, getting to know you, understanding you. And I don't think you're easy to understand, pile 3. I think you're very intricate. I think there's many different layers to you, like an onion. There's nothing wrong with that. There isn't anything wrong with it, but the concept's so funny. So I'm like an onion, cool. I make people cry, and I taste bitter if I'm raw. You might even resonate with that. But yeah, I would say what's been hidden from you is somebody's feelings towards you. With the Queen of Cups here, there is a snail on top of the mushroom, so I feel like this person is moving very slowly towards you. You could already be actively in like contact with this person. They might not be expressing their feelings for you or towards you, but they're very much eyes on you. They're very interested in getting to know you and understanding how they can move forward with you romantically. Now, with the 5 of Pentacles here, what's been hidden from you? So we have the 5 of Pentacles could indicate, like, maybe this person has left you out in the cold. Maybe you have left them out in the cold. But I feel like what's been hidden from you is that if this person does not, like, win you over, they're going to feel this 5 of Pentacles. Like, they feel like having like a connection with you, having a future with you, having a marriage with you, if that does not unfold, like, they're going to go in this state of like, well, depression is what I feel. So this person that you are dealing with, so if you're not dealing with anyone, you're completely like single, I would say that this is probably not your pile. Because there is a person hidden from you, and I feel like this person, look, isn't that funny? Is that a goldfish if you turn it upside down? Is that not the funniest thing? Goldfish's eyes are over here, aren't they? Isn't that funny? This person is very quirky and unique and different. So I don't know, maybe what's been hidden from you is like, if there isn't anyone that you're dealing with, what's been hidden from you is this person is coming. So maybe you've got to do something before this person enters your life, okay? So we could go with that. But yeah, I think the 5 of Pentacles, what's been hidden from you is that this person may not be proactively like telling you how much they really like you, because the Queen of Cups, it's like, is head over heels for somebody when they fall in love. Like, if you capture the attention of a Queen of Cups, they're already in love with you within the first like month, right? They fall in love very easily. They love very easily. They're also very forgiving. But I feel like with the 5 of Pentacles, This person has been burnt heavily, more than what they're letting on, okay? This person is deemed the Queen of Cups, so they're very loving, very nurturing, but they've probably been used and abused in this life, okay? And you would already know this. They would have already sort of let on that they've been in relationships where they didn't receive the same kind of love that they gave. They may not have said it like that, but you would have picked up on that energy. So I feel like with the Five of Pentacles, this person has actually faced financial hardship because of like maybe a marriage that did not work out. But this person has definitely endured karmic soulmates, okay? This person thought they found their happily ever after and did not. So that's sort of the energy I'm picking up with the Five of Wands. So what's been hidden from you is their intentions here. Like this person's intention for you, pile number 3, is marriage, okay? This person's intention is to move this connection forward continuously in a very positive light. I love the Seven of Pentacles here and the Page of Cups. Like this is telling me that this person always wants to keep the love young and fresh, like wants to be moving the connection forward in a very like childlike manner, but like a sweet child. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like they don't want to see this connection go like side railed with trauma and bullshit. They do want to leave their business behind. So they are moving very slowly in expressing their feelings to you. Now, the reason why that's been hidden to you is because this person does not want to revisit a Five of Pentacles again. This person is already heavily invested in you. They're already in love with you is what I am seeing here. Again, this is a very different message to the other two piles. If you don't believe me, go back and check because yeah, this is heavily romantic, where the other two piles were more aligned with the individual watching. But yeah, like what's been hidden from you is that this person, definitely wants a higher level commitment with you. They want to move relatively slow, but they want to keep things moving. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, what's been hidden from you is the fact that they see you as their destiny. They see you as like fate has brought you together. And as I mentioned, if you are new to my channel, this is a very strong soulmate card for me. If it ever comes out, it's like, woohoo, soulmates here, knock, knock, knock. Anyway, Seven of Pentacles is like what's been hidden from you is this person's intentions. So this card is such a positive card. This is talking about like the preparation of the efforts that this person is willing to put in to grow and nurture this relationship. I feel like this person sits in their thoughts quite a lot in regards to how do they ground this connection, how do they keep it moving, and how do they keep it grounded and moving at the same time to ensure that you are being nurtured and loved the way that you need to be. Because with Chiron showing up here, you've had some big life lessons yourself, right? You behave in a certain way that makes this person question maybe your intentions. But I also feel like this person knows that they can't come at you in the same way that they came at maybe their past lovers, because you are very, very different. I feel like for a lot of you, you're very independent. You don't really need anyone. This person is aware of it. So they're studying you right now. So I think what's being hidden from you is the person that you're involved with at the moment. They're really studying you right now. They're trying to understand how to engage with you, communicate with you. They're watching you. They're watching you. You probably don't even know that they're watching you when they are watching you. So I don't know, if you've got a social media platform, like they're watching all of that. You might not think that they are, but I think they are, and they're using that as a tool to really get to know you and understand you. The Page of Cups. I don't know. I just think what's been hidden from you here with the Page of Cups is that there is this newfound of appreciation of this person to you. Like something has recently happened and they appreciate you more than what they did the day before. And I think every day is getting better for them. Every day they are learning to trust who you are and what you bring to the table as well. Pile number 3. Yeah, like there is this person like wants progression, and I think you bring a lot of excitement in their life or in their love life, so to speak. I feel like you're helping this person connect with their inner child. and naturally that's just bringing more happiness into their world. So I'm going to leave it there because I can. But yeah, I feel confident in saying what's been hidden from you is this person's intentions and feelings. They're very shy. I'm hearing a ring of fire as well. They burn, burn, burn like a ring of fire. So that's funny because that's kind of like a country song as well. But this person's really hot for you is what I am picking up. And they are moving slowly because, well, if they're planning on marriage here, pile 3, like you can relax. Like at the end of the day, if you can see longevity with a person, you don't need to see them every day. Like you're going to see them especially if you're going to see them for the rest of your life, like just ease into it, eh? But yeah, sending much love and light. Let me know if that resonated, and I'll see you next time. Bye.